Welcome to the channel where we decode the cosmos and the cards. Look at the tarot deck. Which card screams pure potential and fearless abandon? It's the Fool, card 0. A figure stepping off a cliff, bag light, head in the clouds. He embodies the thrill of a new job, the rush of a new romance, the excitement of moving to a new city. He's the ultimate beginner. But here's the crucial truth that most readers miss. The Fool is the most dangerous card in the entire major arcana. Why? Because that boundless energy, that pure faith, is a double-edged sword. It's the difference between a courageous leap and a catastrophic fall. Today, we're not just looking at the card, we're dissecting the psychological and spiritual warning the Fool gives you about your current life path. Brace yourself, because this is the deep dive that will fundamentally change how you approach new beginnings. Part 1. The Anatomy of a Fall. Decoding the Fool's symbolism. Focus on details: the number 0, the sun, the dog, the cliff. Let's break down the classic Rider-Waite image, because every detail is a hidden clue. First, the number 0. 0. This isn't just a number, it's the void, the unlimited space before creation. The Fool is nothing and everything all at once. It's the moment of pure potential energy. Astrologically, this echoes the energies of Uranus: sudden change, rebellion, the unexpected. But Uranus energy, when unchecked, leads to chaos and shock. Second, the white sun. The sun shines brightly above him, symbolizing clarity and conscious awareness. But notice where the Fool is looking: away from the path, away from the sun, absorbed in an inner world of fantasy. He has access to all the light, yet he chooses to ignore the reality of the ground beneath his feet. This is the definition of oblivious faith. Third, the tiny bag and Rose. His bag is light. He carries no baggage from the past, which is beautiful, but also dangerous. He has no lessons learned to guide him. The white rose represents purity and spiritual grace, but this purity is untested. He hasn't earned it through experience. Finally, the cliff, the most obvious warning. He's about to step into the abyss. And who is the only rational actor in the scene? The little dog. The dog is our instinct, our gut feeling, our basic survival mechanism, desperately barking a warning. But the Fool is too joyful, too convinced of his own destiny to listen to the practical, physical world. Part 2. The 3 major warnings. When the Fool appears upright, connecting the symbolism to real-life relationship and career decisions. When the Fool appears upright in your reading, it confirms that you should take the leap. But it comes with a contract, a non-negotiable set of rules to prevent disaster. Warning 1. The shadow of obliviousness. Stop the blind rush. The Fool's joy often turns into recklessness. Think about that sudden career change. Are you quitting because the job is toxic? Or are you running away from a problem you should confront? The Fool is telling you to slow down the decision-making process by 10%. Do the paperwork, read the fine print, have a backup plan. In a relationship, this warning is critical. Are you seeing the actual person, or are you projecting a fantasy onto them? The universe is saying, yes, leap. But look down first. Use your sun, clarity, and your dog, instinct, before your foot leaves the ledge. Warning 2. The burden of 0 experience. Respect the process. Because the Fool carries no baggage, he has no history of failure or success to draw upon. This leads to an overestimation of abilities. Are you launching a business in an industry you know nothing about? Are you trying to master a complex skill without the foundational learning? The Fool is a call for humility. This isn't a demand to stop, but a command to find a mentor. Seek out someone who has already fallen off that cliff and climbed back up. Respect the learning curve. The Fool often believes he can skip it entirely. Warning 3. The danger of the void. Structure your freedom. The Fool thrives on ultimate freedom. While freedom is the goal, chaos is its shadow. A life completely devoid of structure, boundaries, and commitment is ultimately unfulfilling. If this card appears, ask yourself, am I confusing freedom with avoidance? Are you avoiding committing to a relationship, a financial plan, or a health goal simply to maintain this free-spirited image? The Fool reminds you that true freedom is achieved within a strong framework. The goal is to build a beautiful cage for your freedom, not to roam the wilderness aimlessly. Part 3. The Reversed Fool, the ultimate stagnation or deliberate blindness, focusing on the emotional and spiritual blockages when the card flips. When the Fool reverses, its energy is blocked, twisted, or suppressed. This is often a more painful reading than the upright warning. Case A, the fear of the leap, spiritual stagnation. The most common meaning of the reversed Fool is the inability to start. You are so paralyzed by the potential dangers, so crippled by the fear of making a mistake, that you have chosen immobility. You have turned your back on the cliff. Your inner dog is no longer barking a warning, it's whimpering in fear. This is an indictment of inertia. The card is screaming, your life is stagnant. The risk of staying exactly where you are is far greater than the risk of falling. Case B, the foolishness of the already fallen, self-sabotage. In its darkest aspect, the reversed Fool represents the person who has fallen off the cliff multiple times but refuses to learn the lesson. This is self-sabotage, recklessness fueled not by innocence, but by contempt for consequences. They are the people who keep returning to toxic partners, keep investing in disastrous schemes, or keep repeating the same core mistake. The reversed Fool asks you to look honestly at your patterns. Stop blaming the world for your falls. Take accountability for the blind steps you keep taking. Case C, the trap of commitment phobia. This reversed card can heavily indicate a severe fear of commitment. You love the idea of the new path, but the moment it requires responsibility or structure, you flee back to card 0, desperate to restart and maintain that potential energy without ever having to sustain a reality. Conclusion, call to action. The Fool is not just a card about luck. It's a masterclass in conscious decision-making. It's an invitation to embrace the adventure of life, but with both your eyes open. The Fool's journey is our journey. We all stand at the edge of that cliff, holding the potential for everything. Now, I want you to pause for a moment. In your current life, which warning from the Fool are you most ignoring? Is it the need for preparation in your career? Is it the need for accountability in your relationships? Or are you suffering from the fear of the leap itself? Share your answer in the comments below. Are you an oblivious jumper or a fearful stagnator? If this deep dive helped you see your new path more clearly, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button to join our cosmic community. Our next video, this coming Thursday, will explore the practical secrets of Astro Tarot and answer the question, can your sun sign change your tarot reading? Until then, step wisely and trust your intuition.